an 8-chord progression here, starting with a B minor chord, 3rd fret of the B string, 4th fret of G, 4th fret of D, and the index finger does a bar there. And this B minor chord then goes into F sharp major, so each finger goes up 1 string each. Still a bar chord, now we have F sharp major. Next chord is A major. I go to the 5th fret position bar chord because we're already in a bar chord here. Makes it easy just to move up 3 frets. And then the 4th chord is E major. So I just take these 3 fingers here, go to an open E major position. Now we're on to G major. Continuing on with bar chords, I just move this up here to the 5th frets right here and the 4th fret on the G, another bar chord. And then after this we go into a D major chord. I play an open D major here. And then E minor is the next chord, open E minor chord. So that's just the 2nd frets of the A and D strings, and then the rest of it's open. And then the final chord is an F sharp major again, so that's another bar chord. So when you go into your E minor chord, it might be easy to use, your pinky on the 2nd fret of the D string and the ring finger on the 2nd fret of the A for your E minor. Then when you shift into F sharp major, you just move these forward 2 frets, put the middle finger down on the 3rd fret of G, bar chord. To make this sound a bit more like the song, we'll want to play our chords as arpeggios. So for the B minor chord, usually I'll start with playing the A string, then the G, then the D, then the B, and then we'll go D, G, then the E string. Now the pinky is going to lift off. I'm going to strum down, and then it's going to hit the 5th fret of the B string to get that kind of sound. So now we have and then we're into our F sharp major chord. And you don't have to be exact here, we just want to, pick different strings. Anything will do, like that. Wait a sec or two. Next chord, A major. See what I'm doing there? I'm kind of doing some string skipping, starting usually with the root notes, like the low E string here. Now we're into the E major. Then G major. And then D major. When I'm playing D major here, I'm adding some embellishments in there. So, a regular D chord, 2nd fret of E, 3rd fret of B, 2nd fret of G. So I'll play that, then we'll start from the E string up, and then maybe add the pinky to the 3rd fret of the E string next, and then release and have an open E string, then back onto that D. Something like that. And then our next chord is going to be an E minor. I have a pattern for that one too. Usually I'll start, I'll give it a strum first. And then we'll start from the D string. We'll play D, then A, then G, then D, then B, then G, then E. So it's like... And then I'll follow up with a B and a G. we're back into that F sharp major. Back to B minor. F sharp major. A major. E major. G. D. E minor. F sharp major. And that's the Hotel California chord progression, not using a capo. Because in the actual song, a capo is at the 7th fret, but all the chords are still the same. They're still playing B minor, into F sharp major, into A, to E, G, D, E minor, F sharp major. The final chords we'll look at is the chorus here, which is pretty simple. It's just a G major. You can use an open G major chord or a bar chord. So G major into a D, into E minor, into F sharp major.